The stitches you cast on will spread across your circular needles. They will go onto the tube that connects the two needles. The needle on your right will be empty, and we will use this to knit. The top stitch on the needle on your left will be connected to the working yarn. The bumps of the stitches you cast on should be facing right, and the smooth loops should be facing left. The working yarn should be on your right, and again, the working yarn is attached to the top stitch on your left needle. We won't use the tail anymore, so if yours is long, feel free to trim it. Just make sure to leave at least 8 inches of yarn. Grab the other needle with your right hand. Insert this needle up into the first stitch on the left needle. The right needle will go behind the left needle, and your needles will crisscross. Then grab your working yarn, which is behind your right needle, and wrap the working yarn counterclockwise around the right needle. The working yarn will come in between the right and left needles. Now, keeping the working yarn tightly wrapped around the right needle, bring the right needle towards you and down through the loop on the left needle. And then push the loop that's still on the left needle up and off the left needle. Pull your working yarn slightly to tighten. As you knit, continue to push the stitches on the left needle up towards the top right before the needle tapers off. This will make knitting much easier. Now continue to repeat those steps across the row. As you knit, your stitches will spread across the right needle onto the plastic tube towards the left needle. I still have 2 stitches to knit on the left needle. I'll knit them like normal, just so I've knit every other stitch on the row. Once I'm finished knitting the row, I'll move the needle with the stitches from my right hand to my left hand. The smooth loops should be facing left, and the bumps should be facing right. The working yarn will be attached to the top stitch on the left needle. Don't let this loop at the top fool you. It's the last stitch from the previous row and just looks a little big. Make sure to knit into the stitch that's flush with the left needle. To begin a new row, grab the other needle with your right hand. And we're going to insert it up into the first stitch on the left needle. Again, make sure it's the stitch that's flush with the left needle. Your needles will crisscross. Then we're going to knit like normal. Wrap your working yarn counterclockwise around the right needle, and then bring the right needle down towards you through the loop on the left needle, and push the loop on the left needle up and off. Repeat those steps and knit across another row.